hours of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance.
Good morning, Maureen. Good morning, Corinna. Good morning, everyone, to the My Tarot morning reflection, our daily inventory, and a chance to take a breath. Good morning. Hello, Jenna. How are you? Jenny. Boy. You know, it's funny. I guess I know too many Jennas. Jeannies, and a couple of, Corinnas. Good morning, Angelina. Got 2 hours of sleep. Oh my gosh. Well, I got close to 8 hours, but you must have been having some fun. Hopefully it's because you were having some fun. My weekend was pretty wild. We had a party here on Friday, and Saturday we went and... What did we do Saturday? My weekend was a blur. Maybe I'm still asleep. Yesterday we did the whole family thing. Family thing just wipes me out, man. But now, it's my favorite part of the day. Because you guys remind me to do what? To take that breath. Which I have not done all morning. It reminds me that, oh yeah, so what about getting grounded and have my feet flat on the floor and butt doing the kitty dance and checking in with the shoulders and seeing where they are and then relaxing the neck. So I am going to be in Hagerstown in 2 weeks on the 2nd. So Of be giving a class on talking about omens and coincidences and kind of like some of the stuff we do here on the morning meditation. But I will be at Lune Metaphysical on Sunday the 2nd at 1 o'clock. 5 of Wands, totally the family thing. That's why I always call it Thanksgiving at my family's house. So, good. So, Mina's not a fan of this, but I love this cloth here. Look at this cloth. So, it's actually got all the little fringes and stuff on it. If you can see that. I got it. It was from the 1940s, Soviet era, and I got it from a woman in the Ukraine. And I love this tablecloth. So, what are we doing here? We are going to take a breath. And we are going to make our 3 stacks. And this is like 3 different threads doing what? They're going out to the universe. Because each one of these is a different thought or idea. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path, because this one will go down one path, this conversation a different one, and this one is a totally different conversation. So, I just remembered what it was. So my weekend, oh my gosh. This is how hectic it was. I did a event at the Curious Iguana in Frederick, Maryland. And it was non-stop. I ended up staying there an extra hour. Just because I wanted to make sure everybody in line had a chance to get a reading. It was an event where I was doing free readings. And but I was having so much fun I didn't even realize what time it was. Then it was Saturday night we had our party. So yeah, I guess this is a good time and a good reason why we actually do this focus in the morning. Because it's like, oh yeah, and now it's Monday. So because of that, I'm just going to grab the center stack, which I like to think of as the right at the heart. And I am going to do us a 3-in-1. I'm going to read each one like it's the page of a book, one at a time. And our first card is the Emperor. So what is the Emperor? Well, I know one thing, that we can be the Emperor and that we have our own kingdom and our own domain, and it's about the size of a hula hoop. It's about this big. And we live inside this hula hoop, and we need to make sure that the crops come up. We need to make sure that the people are fed. We need to make sure that we're taking care of things, taking care of bills. This is the adulting card. But I'm curious to see what the next card is, because the Emperor's got his back to it. Ooh. So maybe the Emperor's got his back to it because he's seeing where we've come from and defending everything going to the right. But this is interesting because we have the Emperor who is managing the empire. And then we have the King of Swords. Now, court cards, no card is male or female. It's masculine energy, feminine energy. And kings, again, are when someone is taking care of something, making sure that things have to happen. Again, it's another one of those adulting cards, but this is a minor. The majors are the destiny cards. The minors are our day-to-day cards. And the King of Swords, kings are the element of air. Swords are the element of air. So swords are about our thoughts, our ideas, and all the things, like that. Sometimes they're even our anxieties. And it's interesting because if you notice, his sword is not completely straight. So the thing also with the King of Swords is that sometimes it's about what he wants. It's not about emotions or feelings or anything like that. But let's see what he's staring at so intently. It's the Ace of Coins. So, when we are getting all of our stuff together, and I'm talking about we are doing the ultimate adulting because it's a Monday. I'm talking about when we decide it's like, we put our thoughts, our energy into making sure that the basics are taken care of. We pay the bills. Again, the Emperor is big picture since he's major. And then for the minors, it's the minor picture. Making sure the small things are taken care of so that we will have an opportunity to start something, plant something. It's about manifesting. It's about deciding that it's like, I've been thinking about doing this. And knowing that we recognize the big things, it's like a need to start something over, new. Remember, we only get to the Ace of Coins by completing the 10 of Coins. So what is this new chapter? And again, we work hard, and it's not that our lives are perfect. It's that we work to get where we are today. So this is a card for, say, Monday, which says, you know what? It's just a day that says, I'm reminded that today is Monday. I got up all week and did what I was supposed to. I took care of things around the house. Now I'm going to plant this seed and I'm going to start something new. And this seed could grow into whatever we need it to for this week. But this is a reminder that we put in our effort. We did what we needed to do. It's a Monday, but let's see what the advice card is. These two cards have nothing to do with the emotions. These two cards have nothing to do with feelings. These are the adulting cards. These are the things we take care of so that we can start fresh on a Monday. So that we can think about, maybe I burnt myself out last week doing all that stuff that needed to be done. Maybe this week, Monday morning, somebody's planting a seed that says, let's focus more on home, health, finances, and all those things that keep us grounded. Because that's what an ace of coins is. Coins are the element of earth. So, whatever stress and whatever adulting we had to do last week, it's a chance to do a fresh start. But this week, let's think about the Two of Cups. And cups are the element of water, and water flows. Twos are about finding balance. Twos are about choices that we make. And this week, let's think about our homes and our health, our families, our finances, and having both feet on the ground. And then reflect on the choices that we make this week that says, whatever stress we had last week, whatever we had to deal with in the news, this week, when I balance out my choices, I'm going to think about my own personal spirituality, my own personal feelings, and I'm going to see what it needs to make things around me flourish. The people around me flourish. The earth beneath my feet to flourish. So this is a good chance this week to just realize that we don't need to do the big giant things. Those will get taken care of. But that we can also plant just the one little seed and see what we need to do to flourish. And yes, Karina. Karina. I am so horrible with names. Anyway, Mina said she saw you. That was quite a line I had, I guess. You should have cut in line. Or I could have taken a break and just given you a reading. But anyway, I hope everybody has an amazing week this week. It's just about, we'll do the adulting thing, but just balancing out our choices today and thinking about, is this healthy or is it not? Will this boost my spirit? Or will turning on the internet and reading the news bring my spirit down? You know what I mean? Today, it's just Monday and weighing our prospects and how we want to come at the day. So with that, thank you all again so very much. I hope to see all of you all soon. But take care, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks again.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand, whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the